Hi everyone, my name is Alisha and I'm from the Zen Theory, Bangalore. We have this small studio in North Bangalore, and we initially started up with gardening in the year 2011, and from that we progressed and got into interiors. Initially, the projects were really small scale, and then slowly and steadily we scaled up, and now we are primarily into luxury apartments and residences. So this is one of the projects based in Mangalore, in a city called Padubidri, which is close to the ocean. The client is Mr. Prakash Shetty, who happens to own the Goldfinch hotels and properties. So when he briefed us, the brief was pretty simple. He asked us that he wanted just three things: black and white and luxury. And that's the only input we got from him. And we created the entire scheme around that. So it was only one floor initially, but we kind of got to one another floor, and we created a kind of a duplex. All the rooms, they face towards the ocean and spreads across 4,500 square feet. So you can clearly see in the video that how we transform all these spaces into black and white concept, and like it's one of the best and well-known houses in Bangalore currently right now. So that's a small short brief from the project that I just showcased. Yes, do this completely because the client had a tight schedule on his hands, and he wanted us to complete the entire civil and interiors in 6 months. Black can be a very tricky color. Either it can be over the top, you have to with the right kind of textures and all. So we kind of played with a lot of different materials, from fabric to laminates, polishing. So everything was, in balance. We tried to control everywhere where we are using the black color. And we try to use a lot of contrast in the shades, maybe a lighter, a dark color, maybe in, let's say, a acrylic sheet, or just to mute that, we used, a leather fabric in contrast so that it's not over the board. Couple of accessories, yes, they were handpicked from Dubai and from Indonesia. So all the artifacts that you see in the house was actually handpicked across different places. It has to be the terrace, hands down. It has to be the terrace because the transformation was phenomenal. When we saw that place, we had absolutely no clue how to bring about civil activities. And the rains are torrential. I mean, it's a coastal area. And to incorporate all the materials. So a lot of materials that we used was absolutely waterproof. And the ceiling itself that you see on the terrace is absolutely waterproof. All the furniture, everything. So everything went into, a lot of planning went into that place, because when we saw the rains coming in, that place was absolutely flooded. So we kept a lot of factors into place and then designed this whole terrace portion. So yes, that is one of my favorite portion in the entire project. He absolutely loved it. And we have been their preferred vendors whenever the luxury houses come into place. So he absolutely loved it. And I guess he has been flaunting that house ever since it's been launched. So I know he absolutely loved it. All the textures and the products, plus the ocean view, it all adds on to the overall vibe of that project. So yes, honestly, ever since we did this project in Mangalore, we have been having like constant, projects from Mangalore. So after that, there has always been one or two projects that we are doing in that. And this project is the benchmark because people generally go there, they have a look, and then they come back and then they talk to us.